Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well out there in Real Talk land. I'm excited to be back here for another edition of our weekly chat here. Just give you something to keep in mind as you go forth and conquer in your creative journeys. You know, we obviously have not completely found ourselves out of the woods from the COVID-19 pandemic. Still going on, of course, in the world. And I know it's been a very challenging time for a lot of people, especially in creative fields, especially in the music industry where I do most of my work. And there is that sense of longing for the way things used to be, the way things will be once again, right? When the world opens back up, in the case of the music industry, when live shows are back, when touring comes back, and having that ability to go out and play for a bunch of people, generate more revenue off of touring, off of live shows, and, make this whole industry and ecosystem flourish again, right? But unfortunately, we don't have control over when the world is going to open back up. We don't have control over other people's actions as it pertains to how they individually are handling the pandemic. And generally speaking, we can't quite say with certainty right now when that is all going to happen, when the world is going to go back to normal, as it were. What we do have control over is right now. And we have control over the actions that we take day by day to keep pushing forward, to keep getting our messages out there, to make sure that there is something to come back to when all is said and done, when the world does open back up, right? We can take actions now in the case of the creative industries, in the case of the music industry, where there aren't a whole lot of live events happening, if any, to use the digital platforms at our disposal to create more content, to engage with people that maybe we wouldn't have engaged with otherwise, and also to go inward, to figure out ourselves better, to figure out the type of people we want to be, the type of messages that we want to spread into the world, and to come up with ways of doing that. There's still so much that we can do, and I can tell you, I'm really inspired by all the folks I see here in Nashville taking it upon themselves to do that, and not just kind of sitting back and waiting for this all to end, because the truth of the matter is, well, all that does is it puts you further behind, and it doesn't put your message out there. It doesn't share your gift with the world. The best thing that you can do right now is find the actions that you can take in this moment, knowing everything that's going on in the current state of the world, the current state of wherever you are in the world, and take those actions, move forward in that way. And also, if you're in the music industry, it's a great time to get ready. It's a great time to update your EPK. It's a great time to update your photos, your bio, have all this content ready to go, because when the world opens back up, everyone else is going to be looking for those same opportunities that you are, right? And you want to be ready so that you can put your best foot forward right away and get those opportunities that you're craving, that you're waiting for right now. There's plenty of action you can take, and I just want to continue to encourage you to take that action and not focus so much on the things that you can't control, but to focus on what you can do in the here and now. So that's what I want to share today. If you needed this message and you think somebody else might need it, feel free to share it on your platform of choice. Of course, you can also follow the show on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, some other podcasting platforms as well. Still working on that Apple thing. Also, you can subscribe on YouTube. We post these to the Underground Music Collective channel every single week. And of course, speaking of Underground Music Collective, check that out, undergroundmusiccollective.com. Also, the Quinn Spin podcast, Two Ends and Quinn, Two Ends and Spin. We get to talk to creative folks like yourselves who have pivoted and have seen success in those pivots. So some good, inspiring stories there as well. I definitely recommend listening to the episode from December with Timothy Miles. He really has that mindset down. And if you want to dig in your mindset a little bit and strategize around some content and your true message, feel free to go to gerardlongo.net. That is GERARDLONGO.net. And we can schedule a free consultation and get started working together. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and aspire to unearth your greatness.